Hey everybody, welcome. This is Striker with another episode of our Let's Try the Witness. And as I'm sure you can tell, we are not where we were. What's going on? Nah, actually this is totally planned. So what happened was I walked around the island a bit just to try and save some time actually filming to get our episodes into more interesting content faster. So what I did was I sailed around the entire island and just kind of looked around to see if there were any puzzles that I thought maybe we could do that I might recognize or that I kind of saw something for. And honestly, I didn't see much. There was a little island off the shore that was pretty cool that I think we could probably figure out. But I figured we'd come back to places we have seen together and we'll start there. So I figured the best place was this windmill. We have solved this puzzle already and have not really gone in. I think we basically went down and saw this and I was like, nope, coming back to that later. So now is later. We are here. And based on some feedback, we are probably going to be shooting for about 30-minute episodes. I did hear about 45 minutes was too long and 20 minutes. 20 minutes didn't really feel like enough for me. So I'm hoping that somewhere in the middle... Ooh, it's two different ones. Somewhere in the middle of that time zone is probably right. I don't know what that was. I'm guessing I could do the same thing this way. Yeah, but it changes it. So there's no way to get both, right? Not really. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Okay, well, no idea which one I want, so that one. They both go to the windmill. Oh god, that is not the door. Okay. They both go to there. I assume there's got to be a way to do both, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's go down. Let's hope I didn't set us on the wrong path here. We are still going down. I'm just going to look around a little bit. Okay, we have reached cavern system and we are still going down. Okay. Down, down, down. This is cool. This isn't that area under the sand ruins, the pyramids with all the reflections, is it? Definitely looks like there's a panel on the other side, maybe to open this door from that side. I hope this isn't a dead end. That would be terrible. If this doesn't work out, we will go back to that like dam area. No, this looks like something I should be able to do. Okay. Separate out all the whites. Bingo, bango, bongo. What in the... It's a little... It's an interesting room, but it is a small room. Oh. See, I don't know... Oh, what the heck? How in the world... There's no way to actually... What the heck? Also, we don't recognize... I don't know what these symbols mean yet. No idea. Well, shoot. Ooh. Wait. No, this arrow means you have to keep going this way. I'm pretty sure I thought. Maybe it's just working. No, okay, good. Oh, you have to go as far as you can that way. Okay. We have solved a couple of those. I've just never really dinked around with it much. I was going to be a little concerned if it just let any solution work. I do have one idea for that puzzle right there. Is this going to be like play a movie for us? Oh man, I really want to... Okay, I drew this Hang on a second, guys. I don't know if that's what this is, but I did draw that symbol. Where did it go? Oh, right here. I did draw that symbol we found in the bunker way back. Maybe not really way back, a couple episodes back. So, with that being said, based on this drawing, if this is that, this... Oh.
Well, that's no better a solution than any of the others, is it? So, in the end, have we learned anything from this look at why the world turned out the way it did that's of any use to us in our future? Something, I think. That the key to why things change is the key to everything. How easy is it for knowledge to spread? And that in the past, the people who made change happen were the people who had that knowledge, whether they were craftsmen or kings. Today, the people who make things change, the people who have that knowledge, are the scientists and the technologists who are the true driving force of humanity. And before you say, what about the Beethovens and the Michelangelos? Let me suggest something with which you may disagree violently. That at best, the products of human emotion, art, philosophy, politics, music, literature, are interpretations of the world that tell you more about the guy who's talking than about the world he's talking about. Second-hand views of the world, made third-hand by your interpretation of them. Things like that, as opposed to this. Know what it is? It's a bunch of amino acids, the stuff that goes to build up a worm or a geranium or you. This stuff's easier to take, isn't it? Understandable. Got people in it. This scientific knowledge is hard to take because it removes the reassuring crutches of opinion, ideology, and leaves only what is demonstrably true about the world. And the reason why so many people may be thinking about throwing away those crutches is because, thanks to science and technology, they have begun to know that they don't know so much, and that if they are to have more say in what happens to their lives, more freedom to develop their abilities to the full, they have to be helped towards that knowledge that they know exists and that they don't possess. And by help towards that knowledge, I don't mean give everybody a computer and say, help yourself. Where would you even start? No, I mean trying to find ways to translate the knowledge, to teach us to ask the right questions. See, we're on the edge of a revolution in communications technology that is going to make that more possible than ever before. Or, if that's not done, to cause an explosion of knowledge that will leave those of us who don't have access to it as powerless as if we were deaf, dumb, and blind. And I don't think most people want that. So what do we do about it? I don't know. But maybe a good start would be to recognize within yourself the ability to understand anything, because that ability is there, as long as it's explained clearly enough. And then go and ask for explanations. And if you're thinking right now, what do I ask for? Ask yourself if there's anything in your life that you want changed. That's where to start.
Well, that was considerably deeper than I expected. I'm curious if that is that the same? Oh. You can like replay the... So that's the end of the video. If I go through and do this again, it'll probably start back at the beginning. Yep, okay.
Well.
So there's a assuming 6 of these videos, all based around different combinations, probably little sheets we have to find, to this little theater, which was very interesting, but altogether I'm not sure game-wise if it does anything for us, but the message was definitely related to just, you know, understanding, like figuring out like how these puzzles work, which we, again, I have no experience with that, though I do recognize this symbol from the map at the dam. So if we go there, maybe we'll learn how these work, because we kind of know how these work already. So maybe the 2 of those together, we can solve this. This, no, not yet. Those shapes I'm not sure about. So unfortunately, as interesting as this was, I'm sure we will be back. But it is not where we need to be right now. So we will have to leave again. I'm curious if that video... I don't know enough about this game to comment on that specifically, but I'm curious if the video that we just watched is actually from something else. Okay, that's the town. That's the water. Or if that was specifically made for the game. I'm not sure. Oh shoot. Oh, there we go. Okay, this... Oh. How am I going to do this? I don't know how to go corner to corner like this. Maybe I can make this not gonna work. The difficult part is separating out these corners in this is that we're leaving one side or the other. Is that dam. I have not seen that forest. I have seen a bunch over here. And it looks like maybe this is just to open this gate to get back down there. Which we're not going to be able to get through that door, so we're not going to use our time on that yet. But I'm going to check this out, because I have not explored this yet. And it looks pretty cool. There is a lot to see in this game, that's for sure. That leads back to that town. Bridge there. Yes, we've crossed that bridge, I'm pretty sure. That was weird, I just swore I heard footsteps behind me. This is definitely not somewhere we have been or can go at this point. That leads up there. This is interesting. I'm pretty sure this leads back to the dock. So I did notice there were a couple docks while I was sailing around that you could not get off the boat at. So it's kind of like that first dock that we found where it basically just lowered the ramp. I had no idea what it was doing at the time, but it was allowing us to use that dock to offload off from the boat. So, oh geez. Oh my gosh. There are a lot of ways I can't go. This... Oh, crud. Well, it's not going to be that simple. No. No, it's not. Oh, is this the path we had to take through the... This might be what this was. This might be the path that we took through this maze. So we came in, we went left, skipped 1, 2, 3. Skipped 1, 2, 3, like... Yep, that's what it was. Okay. I can get behind this. I know what I'm doing. This is not at all where I expected this episode to go. I was really intending, I swear guys, I was really... Ooh. I was really intending to go back to the dam. Oh, we could have gone there from here. What the world? How the... I'm very much lost now. How did I get here? Oh, was it the stairs? No? What in the world? How the... How did I... Okay, I know I came in this way. Went all the way through and got that. Where did I come from? I'm so thrown right now. This was not here, was it? Okay, well this is obviously that puzzle. Interesting. I don't know how to reset this. I'm also totally stuck in here because I have no idea. Other than to just walk on all of this, which I know is not what I'm supposed to do. Oh look, it's the beginning. I found it. Oh, wait. Here we go. Okay, so I'm thinking I have to walk this. And I start in that corner right there. I'm going to go up, 2, left. This is going to be really confusing. When I come back down that way, I have to take that turn. Okay, I think... Oh gosh. I think I can do this. I think I can. I think I can. Yeah. Okay. Still... Oh boy. This should be easy. Oh, it's not. Because that glass is broken. Oh man. Just had to go making it difficult. That one piece, this right here, changes the whole puzzle from simple to not. So we know that we can't step here. This is broken. How do we close this off? Can we still? Nope. Shoot. Didn't think so, but I had to try. Also, not broken. So basically, we cannot walk here. I think if we can't walk here, I could cordon off that like that. And then not all the way around. I don't know if that like that. Come back down. Should be able to come back down. Has to be over here. How do we get this done then? Does this need to be on the outside or the inside? So I was thinking this, and then we come back all the way around, but that's not going to work because we can't come back in there. If we try instead to, I don't know why this looks like that. That's better. If we try instead to keep these, can't go there. If we have the whites on the inside, so they can't be on the inside. The whites have to be on the outside. I was thinking about trying to come down this way. You can't come down that way, so you can come down this way. Like that. That works, right? Pretty sure? It seems too simple. I think that there's a problem with what I'm thinking, but I am going to try this anyways. And we're going to see what it actually looks like. Oh, I just saw the issue. Oh, man. So... right. Try something else. Has to come up from the bottom and around. Let's try again. Yes, okay, good. Okay, and I can go show you what it looks like too. That is what I wanted. So, it's not necessarily that the black pieces have to be in the same area, they just have to be separated from each other. Like there is no black squares and white squares. Same thing here, same thing here, same thing here. That's an important thing to note. Ooh. What is this? I don't understand. This... oh, that's that area, that island off. Which is really weird. Like, I think I'm in a... I get, like, teleported? The heck? But yeah, that was that island, because I remember this ship. I actually remember looking at this castle from the other side. Ooh.
If a man,
Nice.
holding a belief which he was taught in childhood or persuaded of afterwards, keeps down and pushes away any doubts which arise about it in his mind, purposely avoids the reading of books and the company of men that call into question or discuss it, and regards as impious those questions which cannot easily be asked without disturbing it, the life of that man is one long sin against mankind. But, says one, I am a busy man. I have no time for the long course of study which would be necessary to make me in any degree a competent judge of certain questions, or even able to understand the nature of the arguments. Then he should have no time to believe. William K. Clifford, 1874.
I like the philosophical nature of some of these. Again, I don't think that they necessarily have anything to do with the game. At this point, they just seem like interesting bits of information for you to find, but I'm totally open to being proven wrong. What in the world is this boat supposed to... oh, look at this. This looks like... this looks like one of the puzzles. Look at this. Huh. Very odd. We have to go up here. Ooh. Or, oh gosh. There's getting to be a lot more to this boat than I originally thought. Oh. Oh gosh. Well, guess we're coming back to this boat, guys. Shapes and colors, different sizes. This My Achilles heel. Shapes and colors. The way that this rope is arranged is also very odd to me. A lot of dead ends. So I only saw the one thing we could do at some point, not yet, because of the shapes and colors. Okay, let's get out of here. Got about 5 minutes left. So, work my way downtown. Yeah, I'm not on YouTube for my singing voice. You can judge me, it's okay. Okay, back to the, I would say the land of the living or the civilization, but I mean, neither of those really seem to be true. Let's see if we can solve those last two puzzles. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Shoot. Got to learn how to do those. Okay. This led me over here. Bollocks. More shapes. More dang shapes. Okay. This is interesting because you literally can't start on the start point, so you have to go this way. Maybe it's saying go 3 and then go 1. I wonder if these have something to do with the direction you have to take. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna give this a shot. Basically, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna draw this shape out, and I'm gonna come over here and do the same thing over here. So, don't know if it's right. Oops. But we are gonna give it a shot. Oh my gosh. I'm wondering if it's right just because it's stopping me from doing what I want to do. Could I have come up this way maybe? I'm gonna try this again. Maybe just going like this? I'm kind of guessing here. I'm grasping at straws. Because this is blocked. And there's no other way to make these 4 squares connected. This is probably a futile attempt. Yep, unfortunately, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, back to the other side of this place. A couple minutes left. We gotta end on a high note, right? That's the goal. I still don't know how it got in here. Super confusing. So confused. Did I come up from that middle area? Oh, you know what? I bet you that's what I did. I came from down there. Oh gosh, this whole thing could have been avoided. If only I had realized where I came from. That threw me off completely. Yep, I came from down there. Oh my gosh. How don't I feel dumb? Okay. We've got like a minute. Well, there's not really a right or wrong way to do this, is there? There's nothing blocked. Are there like fences maybe somewhere? Are you supposed to know that there's a way you're not supposed to go around here? 'Cause I see nothing. I literally could have just gone like that. I mean, obviously that's not right. Oh, do you have to follow the cord, maybe? Nope. Huh. There's something about this that we are not going to figure out today. Because I don't know where to look. Shadows? Does that have to do with shadows, maybe? No? I don't see anything obvious about the shadows. I mean, this is the shape of the maze, but I don't know why you would have to go one way or the other, unless it's the same as this one. Nope, not the same as that one. Unfortunate. Okay. And I'm guessing maybe the other way probably comes from the other side that we weren't able to do either. I'm going to check this other pathway. Yeah. Yeah, so that comes from the other side as well. Okay, we are passing over our time limit here. So I am going to call this episode. And we'll have to see what we can do going forward. I think what's going to happen is we're going to end up back at the dam. Just curious if these have a connection to each other, but it doesn't look like they do. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And I know I'm having fun bringing these videos to you. So, thank you again for watching, being patient with me, even when I do dumb stuff like forget that I came out from a stairwell and then get totally lost. So long. Take care. I really appreciate you guys very much. Hope you have a great time, great night, great morning, whatever time it is where you are at right now when you're watching this. This is Striker, signing out.